Now I'm joined with Casey Miller, another one of our former players with Berkshire Baseball, division of the Big Vision Foundation. Casey, you've actually been helping with this event 5 years. We've been involved 6 years. You've been involved almost as long as us. During college, you would, on your Christmas break, want to get up and out of bed early to come out and freeze your butt off in the cold. I mean, what makes you want to do that?
Well, you know, Dan, it's a really good place to come and not only spread Christmas cheer, but also give a little back. I mean, we've learned through Berkshire Baseball that you have to give back. You know, we have all of our coaches, most of our coaches are former players. We're coming in and trying to teach every kid that coming through the league how to actually learn the game of baseball. And part of the game of baseball is making sure that you are patient and you are waiting and taking your time so that way you can give back and move forward. A lot of times in baseball, you always get into slumps, right? And when you get into these slumps, you're put into a situation where you can do one of two things. You can give up or you can keep trying. And a lot of these people here today they're keeping going. They're keeping trying, and they're not giving up. And we're there to make sure that we can help them in their journey to get back to where they want to be, so that way they can find love, they can find their family, they can be who they want to be, especially during this Christmas holiday. It's a little cold. We're blessed with a very warm day today, but that's what really gets me up, is the ability to be able to give back and to be able to help these people through what might be just a small slump, you know, because we're always trying to get back to 300.
That's right. You know, on the baseball field, we've got teammates to help us. So we're just being teammates to everybody out here today. So I mean, you couldn't have said that any better. And, you know, from an organizational standpoint, I mean, that is why we do what we do. I mean, it's great. You know, you've played for me. You know, we're out there competing on the field. But what we teach you guys off the field means so much more. And to see you and Tanner and Jonathan and other guys out here giving back, you have no idea how much that means to me. You know, as a former coach and just in charge of the organization, making sure we're doing the right thing. So any last things you want to add? You're 2 years out of college now. You know, you're an adult. Can kind of be scary at times, but, you know, as you've kind of progressed, went through school, you know, what were some of the other things that we were able to teach you and why you enjoy being out here and giving back?
Well, the big part of everything that I learned about Berkshire has been centered around making sure that I don't give up on myself. There's always times, I mean, I was fresh out of college. I had no options. I had no job. I didn't know exactly where to turn. And so I looked and I said, you know, what did baseball teach me? And baseball teaches me when you're in a slump, you bunt. So I bunted. I went for an internship, and I ended up getting a full-time position out of it. So that's my big thing, is there's no wrong moves when it comes to life. I'm really starting to learn that. I mean, I'm getting married next year. It's something that I've always thought that I always just wanted to make sure how I am making each move count. You're making small moves that count. You know, when you're bunting, you know, you don't drop the barrel. Small things. Make sure every move, no matter how small, is precise and perfect. So that's one thing that's helped me through life. I hope that many young players take that advice and really hold it dearly, because it's the one thing that's really helped me through a few hard times. Now, I haven't had many hard times in my life. I've been very blessed with that, but it's something to keep in mind, to definitely hold on to.
Absolutely. Great words of wisdom from a former player. Casey, thanks again for joining me, and, you know, keep up doing what you're doing, man. You make us proud.
Thank you, Coach.